Chapter 6, Rolling with the Punches. The Mogul. Doubling as D, you and Andre face down an army of hopeless singles charging towards the beach for the couples event. All of this for an event? It's couples tango night. It looks confused, and as much as you want to rest the blame for all the ways you misconstrued this on his broad shoulders, mentally you can't help but kick yourself. This is exactly what I get for letting myself get so caught up in the fake boyfriend thing. This is a business deal, D, nothing more. As you watch Andre's expression turn apologetic and a wave of embarrassment washes over you. Deidre, I didn't mean to imply... I mean, did you think... Dear God, please don't let this fine-ass man know how pressed he's got you. Quickly, you throw on a fake, nice smile and interrupt. Did I think that you would give me more notice before asking me to help out? Yes, but I can make this work. Desperate to free yourself from his knowing gaze, you turn away, taking in the scene. Well, to start, we're on a beach at sunset, so there's already way more romantic than the speed dating event. Not to mention everyone seems attractive, interested in each other, and like they're having a good time. As you scan the crowd, your eyes catch on a stern-looking man studying the dance floor. Notebook in hand, instantly your D-dar sounds. Everyone except for him. As he taking notes, where's his date? I'm lonely. Is he taking notes? Sure enough, as he walks, the man tests his weight on the glass dance floor and begrudgingly nods before jotting something down. He is completely swag-jacking you right now. He pulls you over the edge of the event space and away from the incoming desk, murmuring conspiratorially. He's, Tanuj Barawal, one of the potential investors, consistently one of the richest men in the Caribbean, and a pain in my ass. You raise your eyebrows as a slow smile creeps across your face. Not Mr. Perfect complaining. Tell me how you really feel, why don't you? The man's so damn picky. You're glad he feels comfortable enough to vent. Unfortunately, he's still going, and Tanuj is heading right for you. Andre, and if he mentions needing to see a proper return on his investment one more time, I swear to God. Andre! With Tan bearing down on the two of you, you grab him by the lapels and press your lips to his. His lips are full, pillowy. His tongue eases in your mouth so deliciously you nearly forget why you kissed him. I see I'm interrupting. Tan, I didn't see you there. Please excuse us, Mr. Barawal. We got so swept up in the ambience we couldn't help ourselves. And who are you? I'm Deidre Jackson. Deidre's date. You needed a partner for tango night, and I couldn't say no. I wasn't aware Andre had time for dating, given his ambitious series of his. I don't. That's the beauty of it. Deidre and I met during the first event. His hand finds your waist, holding you to a side, and as he looks down at you, his gaze is tender. Everything else came together pretty spontaneously after that. Let's hope this event isn't one of those things. I haven't seen the instructor yet. We've got that handled. She's well on her way, and even if she wasn't, he always has got a contingency plan waiting in the wings. Isn't that right, Andre? Never caught without one. My mama always said failure to plan is planning to fail. Yes, well, I'm sure we'll see soon enough, brick-a-leg. As he heads across the dance floor to observe, you turn to face him. Nothing to it. How long do we have to stall until the instructor gets here? That's the problem. She called 20 minutes ago to say she can't make it, and I have no idea how to tango. You can't tango. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think she's much of a tangoer, figuring how busy her life is, so... But unfortunately for you, I know a tango requires confidence, and that I've got. With a sharp clap of your hands and your go-getter smile, you raise your voice above the din of chatter and address the attendees. Hello, and on behalf of the resort, thank you for joining us. Tonight, my handsome co-host and I will walk you through the basics of one of the most passionate dance forms, the tango. Just how passionate can we get if all we're learning are the basics? You'd be surprised. It's not just about the moves, watch. You beckon Andre over with a finger. He loosens up his button down as he saunters across the floor, his gaze never leaving you. He inches away when he lowers his voice, his teasing tone meant only for you. No tutorial or anything first, huh? Just diving right in. At first. In response, he shoots you a smug smile and you shake your head as you address the class. Tango begins in the eyes. So give them something good to look at. You meet Andre's eyes before your gaze sinks brazenly to his half-buttoned shirt, the well-built muscles of his chest peeking through. Andre chuckles. You know the Addams family would like a moment of your time. Aren't you in the middle of a lesson? Only after establishing that personal connection should you embrace your partner, one hand in theirs, the other holding them close. Andre takes your hand and pulls you against his body, gently. His hand presses between your shoulder blades, bringing your chest to chest. With a slight tilt of his head, he whispers in your ear, his voice husky. How's this? Perfect. Which is great, because maintaining the frame is gonna be crucial for whoever's leading. You barely push against Andre, but he follows your guide, moving into the first few steps. Traditionally men lead, but my partner is learning as well, so you don't have to worry about being embarrassed or... Before you can finish the sentence, Andre pulls lead, guiding you across the floor. Hesitant couples sweep after you. Andre spins you, sending you whirling into a flurry of steps and softly tugging you back to him for another 8-count basic. See, folks, it's nothing to pick up. That didn't take long. It helps when you got an incredible teacher. She literally didn't teach shit. You didn't give her a chance. His cockiness sends a wave of heat through you and a mischievous urge to throw him a curveball. Outside the basic 8 count, it's all about flair. A leg caress. You follow his nimble pasadas until there's a natural pause. Then you hook your leg over his, slowly dragging up his calf to his thigh. Eyes never leaving yours, Andre holds the underside of your leg, running his fingers along your skin as you extend the limb out. How's that for flair? Somehow he manages to draw you closer still, lifting your straightened leg until it rests on his shoulder. Hot damn. They make it look easy. Let me have a go. As everyone pairs off, Andre meets your gaze, his arms still holding you firmly. So, how'd I do? Calling me impressed, if a little suspicious. What I'm gonna have? I have no idea how to tango. I swear to you, it's my first time. I'm just a fast learner with a good teacher and a very good partner. Well, it paid off, look. You use your head to gesture to Tan, nodding enthusiastically as he takes more notes. For now, tomorrow there'll be some other fire to put out, but if I've learned anything, it's that you've got to celebrate the wins. I think the newbies have enough to get started. But what's about one more dance? One just for us. As much as you want to, it's getting harder to keep things professional with his body pressed against yours like this. On the other hand, if I'm already here, why not indulge? Save the last dance for you. Wonderful. Give me your shoes. No. No shade on your foot fetish, but... Deidre, stop looking for flags for 1 second and trust me. Oop, called out. After a moment's hesitation, you slip your shoes off. He sets them on the edge of the dance floor. And the next thing you know, he's whirling you out towards the sand. Andre, did you just giggle? You're giddy as he pulls you back into his arms, warm except for the chill of the sand on your feet. Told you to trust me. But your investor, I saw him eyeing a dance partner of his own. Don't worry about him. Besides, didn't I say this was just, for us? Heart pounding, you settle into his embrace, enjoying the feeling of his body pressed against yours. Consequences be damned. I can't thank you enough for your help with all this, Deidre. Please, after the impression you made on all the girls, it was the least I could do. Especially considering how nosy they were with their little questions. Yeah, I've had physicals that were less invasive. They seem to like you, though. The little Cheshire grins, the teasing, all a good sign. Then I guess the extra prep work paid off. You can admit I was right whenever you're ready. Not in this lifetime. There's something that wasn't part of your file. You're stubborn. The two of you changed direction in the last glint of the moonlight off the water base as face and light. So, does that mean I'm beyond the awkward questions phase? I don't know if that was a moment ever comes when the girls are involved. Or me, for that matter. But while we're on the subject, my personal question. Do you really mean what you said about being happy, even without Forbes list ready fortune? What is so unbelievable about that answer? I don't know. It just caught me off guard. Maybe the depth in your answer threw me out. Damn. All that to say I pegged you as one-dimensional, Andre. Well, you sure aren't gonna say me and my D-Dar can't find anything else wrong with it. That's not what I meant. You can stop waiting for me to pitch you my pyramid scheme. I want to provide for my loved ones, to surround myself with love and happiness in general, and that's not hard to believe, is it? No, it's admittedly very sweet. Now, Miss Deidre, I believe it's time that you answered a few questions of mine. Hold on, you barely scratched the surface, and now he's flipping it? Your D-Dar goes off immediately. Feeling the heat so quickly? Is it shocking to hear that I might actually want to get to know you? Damn, that didn't even cross your mind. You stumble over your steps, but he helps you recover. Who's feeling the heat now? You square your shoulders, pressing Andre back across the cool sand as you shift to lead. He doesn't even hesitate to switch roles. Fine. I've got nothing to hide, shoot. Alright, better make it something good. Boy, you better stop playing. He laughs, and you feel it buzz in your own chest, warming you all over. Okay. Tell me about your love life. My love life? There's nothing really to talk about. I'll be the first to admit it hasn't been great lately. It's not my fault. Men find me intimidating. Andre bursts out with another laugh, making you feel a little indignant. Something funny about that? No. I just find it hard to imagine a man not taking his shot with you, no matter how you try to scare him off. The short version is, in my line of work, you don't trust what someone's telling you. You trust what your gut's telling you. Really? Because your D-Dar just went off on him wanting to ask you a few questions, so if that was your gut telling you, then your gut is already alarmed because he wanted to get to know you better, which you didn't even anticipate. Just throwing that logic right underneath the bus. Trust is something I keep to a very limited group, I suppose. Yeah, I can accept that. I am the same. That's something I can understand. Now his steps falter, and it's the first time all night he won't meet your eyes. Clearly he's hiding something. But given how he caught you slipping for prying, maybe this time you might try asking? And that's from personal experience? It really isn't much of a story. Before the resort, I was a chief financial officer of a very successful startup, one that I launched with my college best friend. It was great, up until we had a public falling out, let's call it very public. Business insider public. I'm sorry, Andre. That kind of betrayal, we came up together, you know, so to have him do me dirty like that, it... Wincing, the hurt in his tone and the way his shoulders dip, you allow yourself to rub the smallest of circles over his back. But it was a learning experience. It got me where I am now, taught me to put a premium on my trust since then. I get it. But you have to give trust to gain trust. This one's a hard one. This one's... Oh, maybe I'll explain more at the end of the video. Especially in your line of work, where being a black woman in the field puts an automatic target on your back, you don't doubt Andre's story for an instant. You've narrowly dodged similar setups by the skin of your teeth. It's one of the most critical elements of any relationship. Makes sense to prioritize it. Andre sits, well, dances with your words, quiet for a moment until he raises an eyebrow at you. I won't disagree, which is why I wonder why you're so cavalier about pulling one over on your friends when it comes to your pretend dating life. Ooh, he got you there. You want to say that's different, or even admit it ain't that deep, but you can't, and instead you fall silent. Pity for your thoughts. Well, I just happened to notice you withdraw just now, and from the way your eyebrows are furrowed and the position of the moon, I can surmise that... You snicker as he rambles on, clearly poking fun at your earlier line of observations. See, now you can mind your own damn business, just like you were suggesting I do, not too long ago. You're joking, but he draws you closer, letting his hand languidly slide down your back, down to your hips, never losing the beat. Until this is over with you, you are my business. Your breath catches at the thought, in the husky way he said it. Lord, it sounds like less like a business-like affirmation of your mutual T&C, and everything like a promise to be very unbusiness-like conduct to come. Well, if there's one thing I've learned about you, it's that you give business your all. I trust I'm in good hands. The best. I should pull him closer, in the dance with one last trick. With your hand already on the back of his neck, you draw him closer, caught up in the pounding bass and gentle breeze. He doesn't even hesitate to close the gap, touching his lips to yours tenderly first, but slowly building in pressure. Sweeter than anything I've ever tasted. Like that line's ever worked. It's definitely working on you, though, especially when his firm hands on your back guide your hips closer, his knees sliding between your legs. It's not a line. Chatter starts to rise up over the sand, and you realize the music has stopped. And just like that, our tanda draws to an end. But not my event series. Thanks to you. Slowly, reluctantly, you pull yourself out of his arms. I just hope this agreement turns out to be beneficial for your situation, as is for mine. Right. Agreement. Business. That's on you. I expect nothing less than commiserate effort from the likes of Andre Cole, man about his business. Yes, ma'am. I'm here to deliver. He reaches out to give your hand a parting kiss, and you tamp down the giddiness that swells in your stomach. Well, till then, Andre. Good night, Deidre. I look forward to seeing you next shift. As you go your separate ways for the night, you've got to admit you kinda are looking forward to it. The mess. Now playing as Maia, you and Anita are closing down the resort club when the unthinkable happens. Let's go! Oh, no, wait! I still have room for shots! Mamita, do you really need... You hold up a finger, stopping her in the middle of her sentence as you chug the remainder of your Bahama Mama and race to the bar. Charles, my Bahamian brother, my A1 since day one, my... Save it, we both know you hit the per diem for your free drinks hours ago. Luckily I'm here with the best cousin in the world. Anything I want. I just have to ask, and Anita will say... No. You turn around to find all 6 feet of her towering over you, their arms crossed. Damn, Nita! I ain't even asked you yet! And somehow the answer is still no. Besides, it's time for us to go back to the suite anyway. Oh, come on, Dee! I already ran off to get the spicy with the boss man, and Tiana tapped out hours ago. Can you just... hang out with me for a little longer? Girl, I have a photo shoot in the morning. You know, for the job that lets me keep buying you anything you want. You know, I didn't mean it like that. You've just been so stressed about your image that I wanted to spend time with you. I can have you back by morning, pinky swear. You hold out your little finger, and for a moment Anita looks like she might take it. And as sweet as that is, I need my beauty rest. You know, the rule, Mai. We came together, we leave together. Now let's go. She steps towards the door, but you cross your arms. Is it really a rule if it only applies to me? Tiana and Dee both left. You didn't bat an eye. I know you're just looking out for me, but I'm grown. All I'm asking for is a little independence. And some cash. Whoever found my debit card overdrew my account. Anita sighs, and you can practically see her internal struggle, and then... Fine, all I've got is $50 in cash. When it runs out, bring your ass back to the room. Yes! You make a grab for the money, but Anita pulls it back, her face serious. And don't tell Tiana. The last thing I need is her trying to scold me like she's somebody's mama. Oh, I know. She won't hear it from me. Anita turns over the money, and you hold the bills at its ends, snapping the middle. And be careful, okay? Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Yes, Mama? That's not as short a list as you think it is. Or did you forget the time you got matching tattoos with a girl you barely knew, snuck out to a concert in another state? Something tells me the concert. No, but I was hoping you did. Not a chance. That ass whooping Tia Celia gave you was legendary. As a matter of fact, I think she had the Chancellor bronzed. That'll allow me to rephrase. Good night, Maia. Be good. Well, that's a party ruiner if you've ever heard one, but as she heads for the suite, you turn back to Charles, finally ready for your shots. Oh, Charles, look what I got. Well done, but you just missed the call. I already closed out the cash register. You fight the urge to drop to your knees and scream, "Why?" Flopping into a stool and pressing your face to the bar's sticky surface instead. Oh, if it's not one thing, it's another. But before Charles gets a chance to give one of his world-class pep talks, your whining is drowned out by a voice behind you. Charles, come on. Behind you is a woman dressed in jewels, feathers, followed by a man you vaguely recognize from the resort. Yeah, man, you keep messing around and we're gonna miss all of it. I'm not messing around, Dominic. While you were talking, did you and Camila wipe down the tables? Done and done. Now, can we go? Because I'm trying to work up on somebody's fine-ass daughter. Work up. Sorry, some of us aren't up to beat with the Gen Z, like, lingos, so what the hell is work up? In answer, Camila starts to back that dang up as Dominic rolls or his hips behind her. You perk up with the first whiff of rager. Is something going on? Only one of the biggest all year. And tonight's the last night of the carnival. There's dancing, music, food, and a parade. Camila gets a little twirl, and as you watch her jewels sketch the light, her feathers floating through the air. Carnival? I always wanted to go. The costumes alone are sickening. Playing Mars has a rich history behind or beyond just wearing a costume. It started as formerly enslaved people mocking the masquerade parties with their wealthy oppressors. And it spread across the diaspora. It picked up influences from everywhere. Traditions from Africa, religious aspects from Europe, dances from South America, all meshed into one global celebration. Sounds like my kind of vibe. I'm Maia, by the way. That's right, this little sister, Maia, somehow my best and worst customer. Maia, this is Dom and Camila. If you want to see what the carnival is all about, you're more than welcome to come with. Yeah, a girl in my mass band dropped out last minute, so her frontline costume is available. Wearing that, we could even sneak you past my section leader and into the parade. She disappears behind the bar and pulls out a shimmering mass costume, complete with feather backpack and arm and leg pieces. So, what do you think? I dig it. Very colorful, I will say that. One quick trip to the bathroom later, and you're back and absolutely stunting on the resort staff. I feel like the world's thickest peacock. I was gonna say, she got some thick thighs, you know what I'm saying? No, girl, you're like a phoenix come to burn us all up. You look absolutely fabulous. Get ready for the experience of your life. And you'll fit right in. So now that everybody's dressed, please can we go? Ah, you bet your ass. Carnival! Here we come! You step onto the pulsing streets of downtown Nassau. The music's loud, costumes are shimmering, and the smell of food fills the air. Oh, this is heaven. Charles, Camila, and Dominic follow behind you, surveying the streets. We're like heaven's waiting room. With all these people, it's gonna take forever to do anything. That's the price of being at the hottest spot on the island, but tonight's gonna be a movie. With an impressed laugh, Dominic throws an arm around your shoulder. I don't mind old man Charles. Stick with me and we'll do Carnival right. You guys have fun. I have some last-minute band errands, but I'll see you on the road. She grabs your hands and gives them an excited squeeze. You're going to love being front and center. You take it all on. The festivities stretching as far as you can see in any direction. Okay, locals, where do we start? Up to you. There are plenty of vendors with crafts and games and... but you can do all those anywhere. I say we get a drink. It's time to turn up. Both are great ideas, and you see a dance floor off to one side. As well, truly not short of options. Get some drinks, play some games. Why not both? I never did get those shots. I got something better. Dominic leads the way over to a cluster of busy stalls, and seconds later he hands you and Charles each a cup. Scotch and coconut water. Perfect to keep the heat off while we play. Normally I avoid coconut water like a plague, but this is delicious. Who knew all we needed was alcohol? Everybody back home in Trinidad. You two are gonna be so wasted. You'll think you're back there if you don't get something in you. Speak for yourself. I could drink these all day. Coconut alcohol. Yeah, no. That's when your stomach does the purge. Let's be honest. Dominic turns up his cup, but at the mention of food, your stomach grumbles, and you spot a conch fritter vendor 2 stalls down. Let's not be too hasty. I hardly ever get to say this, but dinner's on me. You place an order, and soon you and Charles are snacking on warm croissants, dunking each in a little vat of dipping sauce. You take a bite of the crispy fritter and minced veggies, goat peppers, and well-seasoned conch exploding on your taste buds. Actually does sound really good. Dom, are you sure you don't want one of these? They're like lumps of love and happiness. You have your happiness. I have mine. He toasts you in another cup of scotch, and you just shrug. Charles wipes his hands on a napkin. Alright, Maia. See anything else that catches your eye? Let's see. What else can we get into? I mean, he did say games. A little further down the road, you spot one of the party animal competition judges. Quickly excuse yourself and head over. Luz, hi, I can't believe it. Everybody on the island really is here for the festival. Hey, cute. She shoots you a lackluster smile, and you can see it clear as day. She has no idea who you are. It's me, Maia Thompson, from the biggest party animal competition. I was the one, who won the bartending challenge? You scramble for something to remind her, but let's face it, you don't have much to draw on. It's really super awesome once you give her a chance? Come on, it's me, Maia. I was actually hoping I could talk to you about my plans for the prize money. Oh, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but today was just the first round. If you want to talk prize money, you've got a long road ahead of you, and it starts with being memorable. I'm memorable? I've been doing standout things like all night. I mean, look what she's wearing. That is memorable. Are you serious right now, lady? Lois takes a sip of her drink, but that's when she notices your outfit. Wait, you're going to be frontline on the road with the band. It's actually pretty impressive for a tourist. That's me, impressive, always making things happen. Look, Maia, it's not enough to be memorable once or twice. A true party animal is unforgettable. Get there and we'll talk. With that dismissal, the judge heads off, and you make your way back to court. Charles and Dominic, distraught. What's got your lip hanging low? That was one of the Bahama party animal competition judges. She said I need to work on standing out. But how do I do that when there's a jillion other things people could be looking at right now? I know one thing everybody's watching. Dominic's unsteady on his feet as he points down the street at the parade rounding the corner in the distance. The parade! As the baby of your family, you were literally born to be the center of attention, and this is your chance. Get in there and show that judge you're unforgettable, Kai. Name flub aside. Dominic's right. As the paraders get closer, you spot Camilla's band and join in, your mask costume colors matching perfectly. There you are, you're supposed to be in the front. Hurry, we're almost at the judging point. Excuse me, pardon me. You wriggle your way to the front, just as you round the judge's table. Everybody dance! Aye! You let loose in time to the music, and you make a point to find loves in the crowd. I gotta find a way to go huge. I could think of a few things that really gain a lot of attention and are memorable in a lot of people's minds, but we won't go there right now. Your eyes land on a horse-drawn carriage in front of you, towing some politician or another. This is my chance. You glide through the crowd towards your literal ride to success. Into the carriage, on top of the horse. I'm gonna do it in the carriage. Mr. Maia, sir, I'm your partner for your dance number? Incredibly flimsy lie, Maia, but wait, what's this? The mayor stands with a grin, the carriage rocking. Ha ha ha, I told the publicist people would want to see me shake my stuff. Sure, let's get shaking. The two of you boogie down, and oh boy, do you see why his publicist tried to keep him from dancing, but the crowd eats it up. How's our first showstopper? Weak. I've thought of 6 different things you could have done. As you round the corner, you plop down in the seat exhausted. Don't quit on me now, girl. We got 10 more blocks to go. Well, who would I be to deny my audience? You hop back to your feet, shimmying with all your might to the cheers of the watching crowd. When the parade finally stops, you shimmy down the outside, and as you survey the street, you quickly realize you have no idea where you are. Okay, no sweat. Call Anita or Dee, or worst case, Tiana, and everything will be totally... Your phone's dead. Of course it's dead. If Dee were here, you wouldn't hear the end of it. Maia, that parade was lit. We should do shots. Oh, thank God. I was starting to think that... He throws his arms around you, and you nearly collapse under his weight, or the smell of alcohol seeping out of his pores. Take your pick. Shots, Dom. Don't you think you had enough? Do you really need... Oh, boo, it's a carnival. I can have a few drinks. Ugh. All at once, the tides turn, and Dominic flails away from you, falling to his knees as the drinks from the night make their return. With your hairs beginning to stand on end, you bustle over to rub his back, desperate for some help. I know you're not feeling well, but you gotta give me something. Where are we? He coughs and splutters on before finally heaving a sigh and looking up at you with bleary eyes. Oh, the band split up back at the end of the parade route to take some supplies back to their camps. Okay, but that's a start. Which camp are we at? How do we get back? Which way is Sanchian Cove? And he's already peeking again. You wonder vaguely if this is how your cousin and sister feel when you're on one. You push the guilt down and haul Dominic up instead, careful to avoid getting his sick all over you. Nothing left to do but find my way back. I can do that. Lost dogs do it all the time. Yeah, but lost dogs also follow their nose. It's time to woman up and be the responsible adults that gets us both back home safe. The main streets are dead ends. Most of the side streets, too. Spot an alleyway you haven't tried. Slowly but steadily inch towards it. That's gotta lead us back to the hotel, right? But as you start down the passage, the turn leads into a dark alley, and just like that, your confidence is shattered. We are totally, completely lost. Well, that's it. That's all we get, or whatever. Without further ado, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down description below. Plenty of cool things to check out there. And with the following, I'll say this. So, trust. I don't know how you guys handle it, right? You meet a new person, and you do what? Seriously. I always like to hear what other people do. Are you one to say, I get a read on this person, and then I trust them? But also the question is, how many people have you been burned by, right? For me, it's super hard. It's super hard because I have been burned by quite a few people, including family members. I learned life's lessons as a child, especially when it came to family, friends, and things like that. TLDR is just, you have to, I don't know, for me, I trust my gut feeling, right? There's a lot of different ways I have to feel it. It's not a gut feeling, it's something beyond that. It's outside of the realm of things to talk about. And for me, I'm very hard to open up to. When meeting someone new, I'm clammed up. You may think that I'm sitting here on the internet making videos and being open and talking, and there's a difference because these are things that I want to share with you. These are things that I want to leave impressions on or whatnot, but they're not things that you can really come back and hurt me with, right? Versus a lot of the things that I have said to friends or family or whatnot that I don't even do anymore. I'm gonna be honest. My best friend, we've been friends for 2 decades, right? Going on. We met in a video game. Not even kidding. I haven't been open to him hardly at all, and that was one of his pet peeves with me. Is I just was this very strong, silent, stoic pain in his ass, right? And he literally thanks me for being that way because, though him not knowing much of my personal life, said that it made him develop thicker skin, right? And that's let's be honest, it's 2023. A lot of people have very wet paper bag skin in terms of what they can and cannot listen to, handle, and whatnot. But for me, since I've been doing this, this content creation thing, slowly I've been opening up a little here and there, but it's just the tip. It's just literally the tip of the whole iceberg. So yeah, I don't know. It takes a while, and I don't really know how to change that. I don't really think I want to change that. I would like to change that, and trust in the right person or persons. But will I ever disclose 100% of everything? No, no. I really doubt that. But yeah. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Your thoughts on it and the whole 9 yards. Thanks for watching. Catch you all later. Peace out.